Hey YouTube, this is Alan6 here. I'm going to make a tutorial now on Adobe Photoshop CS4, which was requested by my friend SpAnKy, on how to make borders for your Call of Duty montages. I'm basically going to go to File, and I'll show you an example first of all of what I made for him. This is the border I made for he might use for his upcoming montage. I'm going to show you how to get a design quite like this, and just the basics of how to do it. So you're going to go up, open a new settings. These are the basic settings if you're recording in HD, and you want that on transparent all the time. Basically you want to pick the polygonal lasso tool, which is that one there. You want to hold down shift, click once, and then drag it across, click again, move it upwards diagonally, click, and then just finish off making your box there. Just double click to finish that. Now you want to pick the gradient tool, which is going to put a bit of colour in there. You just select the colour that you want. We'll go for the yellow and orange here. You want to hold down shift and drag it across, and then let go. So you've got your colour there. You can always change it if you click on the gradient bit. Okay, now you want to get this on the top, so if you right click on the layer, duplicate it, doesn't matter what it's called. You want to select the layer 1 copy, on edit, go to transform, flip horizontal, edit again, transform, flip vertical. Now use the selection tool and move it down to the bottom, make sure it's all lined up. Now you select layer 1 and layer 2. Now you hold down Control and press E, which will merge both of them together, as if it's one image. Now you can add yourself some patterns to it. You can always get brushes online, which I'll show you in a bit. You just pick your different tools that you want, all your brushes and everything. Just find one that you like. And we're going to use a simple bloodstain. Pick red, make it kind of a dark blood-coloured red, and just start pasting it around the image. Don't worry about going over because you've got the layer selected, so it won't go past that. Now if you want these just to go darker colour, all you have to do is just click more than once. So now if you don't want the same on the bottom layer, all you have to do is just select a new brush, and then go through what you're looking for on there. So there we go, that's all sorted like that. What we're going to do is add a new layer for our text. We'll just call this text, doesn't really matter because it'll be changed to whatever you put on there. So if you select the text tool, which is on the left hand side, when you click you can start typing your text. I'm not sure why mine is so small at the moment, I don't know why I've got it set to 8 points. But you type your text, I'll just select all of mine and make it a little bit bigger. Make it a bit bigger, and then you can change your fonts to whatever you like. You can always download fonts from the internet. You can again use this one because it's kind of spiky and it looks really cool with what I'm going to be doing. So it doesn't really matter about being red because I'm going to add an outside glow to it, which is what you'll see in a minute. You just want to move it to where you like it. Right click the text layer and click blending options. On the left hand side you get outer glow. Now you want to select that little box there, put it to the colour you want your glow. I normally set the spread to 5 and the size to 10, which makes it have that a glow that's not too in your face. Now you can always move this around once again, select it where you like. I would change if it overhangs from the edge, I'd change the opacity down to about 75, which means your video is still going to play underneath what you've put over that. Now if you want to add some more text, which is going to be down the bottom right, which is going to be your montage name or video name, whatever you make it. I'm just going to call this montage for now. As I said, the colour doesn't really matter, you can change it to what you want. I'm going to have this one black. I'll show you in a minute where you can rotate it all. You want to go through the same blending options again, but picking the colours that you like, having the spread on 5 and the size on 10 again. You can always add bevel and emboss, but it doesn't really matter on smaller text because you can't really see it, but I just thought I'd add some in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and rotate it. You can change the size first of all, and then rotate the side, and you want to apply that. Now you can come up and, after you've sorted out where you want your text to go, you're going to make a new layer, which is going to be for your brushes and basically the design of your layout. I'm going to go ahead and add a sniper rifle into here. It looks pretty much like the R700 from COD 4. So I'll make this about 300 pixels. and I'm going to use that to pretty much underline my account name. Oops, I'll just get rid of that. So you want to change the colour of it to white, which is going to be made to about 75% opacity as well, so you'll be able to see the video underneath it. So you want to go ahead and click that about 3 times so you get a nice solid colour. On the opacity, change it down to about 75%. As you see, the image gets really light here, which you'll see why a bit later. Now if you want to add another image to it, you've got to pick another. Say you want maybe blood stains, or you can get all these brushes online. I'll give you an example of a few websites. That's too big, so I'll scale that down to about 120. And we'll add that in, make sure that's white, and we'll press that about 3 times as well to give it a nice solid colour. And the opacity is already on 75%. So what we're going to do is going to add a new layer just for the last bit of see, we've got everything in order there. Now you can always change all the settings you want on the layer 1, which is the orange and yellow background. You can always change whatever designs you want on there. Right, now we're going to select a little dripping blood bit to go into the corner. Into the top right corner is normally the best. Yeah, I'll show you why. You'll see on the video a bit later, the video preview. So I'm just going to select, because that's a bit too big. So I'm going to scale that down to about 450, which we want to make that a nice blood colour. So that will go onto the background, nice and dark, and then the opacity will take it down once it's overhang that. So you want to get rid of use the eraser to get rid of any extra blood bits that you don't want. So you don't have any random red blotches on your montage, and when you save it, you want to give it pick your destination we'll save it to. You want to save it as a PNG file, which is that one there. And when you save it, you want to pick interlaced, and then OK that. So now that's been saved, you just want to minimise that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that into Sony Vegas, but I'll show you what the design is like first. So this is the final design we've got. So what I'll do is I'll open up Sony Vegas, which is what I use for my video editing. And we'll put that on top of a short video clip. We just go to where we saved it in the borders, YouTube. Again, drag that onto our composition and just make that a bit longer. Now we want to import a video clip, which I've got in my Call of Duty folder. There's no amazing montages in here just yet, just random video clips. So I'll just go and pick the first one. This clip was just basically my brother helping me create a new Call of Duty 5 introduction. Just set this to where we like. Doesn't really matter at the moment because this is just a test video. So I'll just get this to where we start the actual gameplay. Make that a bit longer, and then put that to the start. Right, now as you can see on the you want to select the maintain aspect no, so it goes to the full view. Now here you just mess about with the settings. As you can see on the video preview on the right, it's just got the video. As you can see on the right hand, I've got 2 black lines on the side, which if I spent a bit more time I could get rid of, but this is just a short tutorial, so we're just going to put up with those for a moment. So it doesn't really matter that much, as you won't really see it that much. Yeah, it's about fine. So we'll go ahead and close that. So if we get rid of that, and then you'll see it plays it perfectly fine with the montage on the top. So I'm going to go ahead and render this after I'll save it first, because normally I get a few rendering problems. So I'll save it first as YouTube vid or YouTube test. That's the one. So after I've saved it, I'm going to close it and go to the place where I saved it and reopen it. YouTube test. Basically, we're going to render this out so you can see what the final video is like. So you just give it a name, YouTube test vid. Select OK, and I'll come back when this is done. Yeah, it's finally done now. Take a couple of minutes. So if we close that, and now you can see a video preview of what this is going to look like. So we've got YouTube test vid here. I'll open it up. You can see what it's going to be like with a montage. Don't worry about the size and the quality of it. It's going to be much better when it's uploaded to YouTube. This is just a short preview. And that's about it, really. That's the final product. You can always change away whatever you like on there. And pretty much just experiment with what you got. Thanks for watching.